Hey guys, welcome to Woodburn Loft again. In this video, I'm going to show you what I feed my breeding pigeons at the moment. The babies are about 10 days old, so my aim is to make the babies as big as possible and as fatter as possible at this time. So you can see from the mix, I put a lot of peas, at least 70-80% peas. That it's what I like to put, and a lot of safflower and sunflower oily seeds. They need the fat, and obviously the peas are protein. I mix a bit of corns as well in there, and other fatty seeds, which gives them energy and which their parents need as well. I put pink powder, which contains probiotic, with this grit, which is a normal shell grit. I first dried in the sun to make sure they are dry. Sometimes they come a little wet, which I don't really like because they could pick up wet canker. And I mix this grit as well with them and the pink powder in a container, mix it well, and then give it to the birds so they get good mix of calcium and vitamins that they need. And I put other vitamins as well, which I'll show you a little later. So yeah, you can see from the mix that peas is my main key here. That you gotta have like 70% peas so you get nice big babies. Now what I'm going to do is put a bit of polyboost oil, which contains essential fatty acid, omega-3, other very important nutrients that bird need from this oil. So I'll mix a little bit of oil in there, say 1 ml to a kilo of seeds, and I'll mix with this ID yeast, or sometimes they call brewer yeast, but the brewer yeast was modified and made it to an ID yeast, which is inactive dried yeast. It says, and it contains all the important vitamins or components that a pigeon need, like thiamine B1. You can see riboflavin is also important for pigeons. So I'll mix, again, 1 gram to a kilo with a bit of oil, just to make sure the seeds are wet too, so they stick on their pigeon, on the peas or the corns, or in the mix well. And not on the same day, but on different day, I will also be using probiotics with same way, bit of oil, and mix the probiotic powder, sprinkle it over it, and give it a good mix, and give it to your birds a couple of days in a row. You can also put it in water, but feed is probably better because they eat it straight away. And a couple of days in a week, I will also use that Origo steam on the water. Same with this multi-boost, another very good multivitamins source. It has all the vitamins the pigeon needs as well. A couple of days in the water. So I'm making sure that they don't have a lack of any vitamin needs, calcium needs, while they breeding and feeding the babies. So the babies come out really well bred. Like the baby, when you put in your hand, should be a handful. So that's my objective or aim is. So you can see I put those powder and the oil, and now I mix it up, and you can see this powder is actually sticking on the feed. So now we're going to pour them in to the container, and the pigeon is going to start eating from it. So you can see a bit of corns in there, not necessary, you don't have to, but you can put just peas and the other stuff. But corn is up, put them to get them, make sure they get a little bit energy as well. They like it as well. So I put fresh feed every day twice. I'll do twice a day to make sure they get fresh grits and feed. So they feed, as many times I give them feed, they go to feed their babies. So the babies, you can see, they're always full and solid, very big in the nest, and that's what I like to see. They're very healthy and very well bred, because if you're going to race them, they gotta be very well bred to do well in the race as well, along with all other training and other stuff. But a healthy baby in the nest is just the start of the journey. So, and it makes you really happy when you breed healthy looking big babies in the nest. Gives me a real smile in my face as well, because I really like to see at the end a nice big looking babies in the nest. I don't clean the floor, as you can see, while they're breeding, just to make sure they build their immune system. Yeah, you can see they're not very clean there, but once they go into the race loft after a couple of months, I start cleaning, but not right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the videos and all your supports. Appreciate it. We'll show you more videos coming soon.